Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Christopher here with Funkatopia, and I'm here with Kevin and Tim from Electrophazz. How you guys doing? So where are you guys sitting at right now?
We're actually in Agen, Agen,
Okay.
France. A small town, kind of like in the southwest of France. Yeah.
Okay, great. So tell me, give me a little bit of background story of Electrophazz because, and we're gonna get to you, Kevin, because you actually have family here in Georgia, and obviously Funkatopia is based in Georgia in the States. So I kind of want to get definitely a picture of the music scene between what you're experiencing over there in France compared to the States and what they call radio here, and the vast differences, so people can really get a picture. But tell me a little about Electrophazz and just either one of you the story of how it came together. And I sorry to ramble on, but even when I was telling people about you guys and how fantastic this music was that I was listening to, nobody had heard of you here, and it was like just shocking to me. I was like, but it's like if you took brand new heavies and Snarky Puppy and put them in a blender, that's basically what Electrophazz is.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And I mean, because you have all the jazz elements of Snarky Puppy, but all of that vibe like brand new heavies, and it literally is fantastic. I mean, there's no weak. It's incredible. So tell me the story about Electrophazz, and then especially you, Kevin, and how you went from Detroit to the France, and how exactly that worked out.
Yeah. I'll let Tim take it over to tell you about how Electrophazz started.
All right.
And then I'll tell you how I came in with Electrophazz. And we'll put it together.
Yeah. So the band was created in 2007, and basically the band leader is David Marion. He's the piano player of the band, and he writes all the compositions, all the music, and yeah. So the band changed lineup a few times, and it's now like maybe two years that we've got this lineup. Actually, I came in the band 2 years ago. But I knew David, the pianist, since we are, child. We've been growing up together and playing music in the south of France. So yeah, that's how it started, and now and a few months ago, Kevin joined us.
Mm-hmm.
So
actually, I started with Electrophazz, I think, in 2011.
Yeah, right. For the recording
of the song, and I started with them in 2011. I'll start from the beginning, how I got here in France.
Okay.
And how it happened. So
that's got to be a story.
This is ridiculous. So I'm born and raised in Detroit. After I finished school in Detroit, I moved to Las Vegas. And when I moved to Las Vegas, I met my wife there, who is French, who was on vacation. And I actually used to be a bouncer at a nightclub out there on the weekends. And I met her, and so we started talking on the internet after she came back. And we just jumped the broom here. I came here, and then we got married, and that allowed me to stay here. But we met because of music. I was producing music in Las Vegas for people, and she was. We started talking about music, and I sent her some music. And I said, you know what, the music scene out here in France is really good, but most of us Americans, we don't know it.
Right.
And we don't. And seriously, so I said, you know what, forget it. I moved to France, and then I moved here, and I hooked up with Electrophazz, and I seen that they had like you said, brand new heavies, that vibe in there. They got that how do you put it, this jazzy New York vibe that is just ridiculous, but it's American but different, and I caught on to it. And so what I did is I started rapping with them because I used to be a rapper, and it just worked out that way. And just I had to actually learn French, it took me maybe about 4 months to get the basics down, and then after that, now I speak French fluently, and now it's just rapping with the group, touring with the band. It's just crazy. Just to imagine me growing up, in Detroit, and then to tell me that I would be living in France when I'm an adult and speaking French.
Yeah. The disparity between France and Detroit is pretty wide.
It's like night and day. It's like another planet.
Oh my God! Yeah, it's way big. So the first album, Made in Faz, Trip 1 came out in 2010, and then you guys had in 2012 it was Growing Strong, and then you had the EP Shades of Your Soul, I guess, which 2014, and now there's a new single that I've seen pop up on Spotify even, Summer in Your Eyes. Is this an album that we're going to be seeing here in the future, or is this another EP in the making, or what's going on?
No, that's definitely part of the new album that we just recorded in March, last March, and it's gonna come out hopefully around October, November of this year. So yeah, we're really looking forward to release that album, because it's gonna be different from what we've been doing, and we've been exploring some new sounds and but in an organic way, and it's really cool. We're really satisfied. So.
So, do you have any plans at all to tour in the States at all?
Well, we have a few. We heard about like few opportunities, but nothing really concrete yet.
Yeah, but nothing really concrete yet. But what I want to do is I want to talk to the band too, and see if I can get some connections that I knew in the music industry out there, to see if we can get some tours in the States, because I think that will open up a whole new horizon for Electrophazz. And like you said, the music is awesome. And me and you are like on the same page. The music is awesome, but don't nobody know about it back home.
Yeah, and it's not just you guys either. I mean, we have a Funkatopian, Kareem, who just got back from Berlin, and he said that he got in a cab, and that literally in Berlin he got the cab and the radio was playing everything. I mean, they were playing Talib Kweli. They were playing. I mean, they were playing like, and this was regular, unedited, eclectic radio that was playing literally everything on the radio stations. Whereas here in the States, you have top 40 stations and any stations that kind of fall into any type of niche, whether it's jazz or country or whatever, it's kind of on the back burner of the listening public. So why do you think there's such a huge difference? And I guess probably for you, Kevin, what do you think is the huge difference between what's happening in the radio over the pond compared to what's happening here on this side of the swamp?
That's a good question. You know what I think it is? I think in the United States, the radio is all about, like you say, the top 40 and making money and pleasing sponsors. Here, it's literally, the radio is literally about the music. You'll have a DJ just play what he wants. He'll play his favorite song, or he'll play the songs that people want to hear. In the United States, like when I used to listen to the radio going to work and stuff like that, you know how we just hear the same songs over and over again. Even on our so-called underground stations, they're not as good as the stations out here. Is because there's a appreciation for hip hop, and to be honest with you, half of the people here can't even understand it, but they appreciate it, and so that's what it is. I think more or less, it's just the how do you say this, the money part of it, or the capitalism part of it, the radio in the United States, kind of, to me, handicaps it, and out here it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's more of an appreciation of the music.
Now, Tim, have you ever been to the States?
Yeah, I lived in New York for a year and a half.
Okay, so you've experienced the radio over here when you got over into when you were in New York and you would turn on the radio and you would hear what we're pushing as music here in the States. What was your take on that? I mean, were you just like, why is this so cookie cutter?
To be honest with you, I think when I was in New York, my radio was just the clubs. Actually, when I was,
Okay.
I was just going out to all the live music clubs that I could go to. That was my school. So, but I definitely hear what he's saying about radio. The thing is that I think your friend, when he was in Berlin, maybe got a. I mean, not every radio stations over here are like that. There are a few of them, and that's cool because they can take risks, and they're not so much about. Even if you have, at some point, you need to be about money too. If you want your radio to exist,
To survive.
you gotta think about that too. So, but I get what he's saying. But we also have radio that are pushing music and it's the same songs over and over. So, but honestly, I think it's just different the way people are. They're consuming music is different. I think the more it goes and the less radios have power. I'm talking about big radio stations that are putting music over and over, top 40 songs.
Yeah.
A lot of people now are going on the internet, on YouTube, and searching for music, for new stuff, and I think it's a great opportunity for bands like us. To also, be known from these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so you got a big tour that you're about to start in France. Now, is it going to be? Are you going to have a lot of the? What can your fans expect? Are they going to hear some of this new material that's coming in October, or is it primarily going to be from the first couple albums? What can your fans expect when they come out to the shows?
For this show, we actually don't play any new material from the upcoming album. We did a few times. Actually, it might happen that we play maybe one song from the new album, but it depends. What we like to do is one show we played in a way, and the next day we might think, hey, it should be cool, to play that one song. And we have this one song that sometimes we do, and people are really excited to hear part of the new album. So
We just give it to them in doses.
Well, they're going to be demanding it soon, so it's coming. It's coming. Well, are there any bands out there in France that you're going to be playing with along with the tour, or are you going to be headlining the tour? Any bands that we should know about here in the States that we can kind of add to our record collections over here that you think we should check out?
What do you think, Tim? Some good bands out there?
because France, the few of them.
Because we're not touring with any of the other bands. No, we're not touring with any of the other bands. Most of the time, we just headline.
Yeah.
Nice.
But there are a few festivals in the summer. But we play. From what I saw, it's like gonna be big bands, but you know them already. It's one. It's gonna be Richard Bona.
Yeah, Richard Bona.
And it's really great to be along these artists. But there are definitely a couple of bands and artists in France that are cool. And one that I think of is Eileen Jill. He's a great singer that recently released.
How do you spell that?
Eileen. It's Hyleen.
Eileen.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
and she released an album where Chris Dave is playing on it. She's got a featuring with Omar, Frank McComb, and I think the rapper of Maceo Parker.
Yeah.
So she's got it's a great album. I think people in the States might enjoy it.
Oh, they will enjoy it.
Yeah. Speaking of Maceo, obviously we recently lost Prince, which we're still reeling. Can't quite process it. I know there was a lot of bands that were playing that did like various types of tributes and stuff to him in their live shows. Have you guys ever thought about doing anything like that? Doing any type of tribute to any?
Like tributes. Well, it depends. I mean, I
thought about it.
Yeah, we thought about it.
Play one song.
Yeah, but we never just never actually came to fruition.
I think that as long as you wear those shoes, you'll be okay.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a tribute in and of itself. Right?
We will have to play Purple Rain.
Seriously.
You don't have to play Purple Rain if you got purple shoes. You're good.
No, but actually, I was thinking that if we do that, it would be cool to do something else that Purple Rain.
Well, he got a large catalog.
Because he's
Same catalog.
a lot of people today think, Purple Rain, but that's not only Purple Rain when you think about Prince.
Me personally,
so many songs.
Yeah, I don't even think it's his best song.
It's as a huge Prince fan, Purple Rain isn't even in my. If you ask me for my favorite song, Purple Rain is not even in my top 10.
Exactly.
It's not even in my top 10. It's not even anywhere in there. But that's what people have been playing, so whatever. As long as they're playing it. But all right, anything you want to say to your fans, about to let them know to come out to your tours? Anything you want to tell them to kind of to hype them up, to get them out there to the shows?
Well, just basically, come out to the shows. You're going to have a good time. The shows that we put on, they're just spectacular. And I'm not just saying that because I'm with the band. I'm saying it because everyone in the band puts in like 110% on stage. I mean, you know how you have some artists that get on stage and they just try to do the show and get off the stage. No, each and every show is like a tailored show, tailored to that audience. It's like coming out to a festival. It's like coming out, back home. We used to throw block parties back in Detroit. It's like, and then you'd have a group of guys out there rapping or singing, something like that. Everybody gets involved, and that's how our shows are.
Right.
We want everybody involved. I'll just see this is a block party. The only thing that's missing is the barbecue. That's it.
That's an easy fix.
I know.
No, but definitely, we like to see it as a party.
Yeah, it's a party. It's like it's not just us on stage and you looking at us. No, we're all in the scene together. We just playing some music. Get up here and dance. Get on that floor. Let's do this. And I'm the first to jump in the crowd and get you dancing. That's what I do.
Yeah. Well, I wish I was over there, obviously, over on this side. But when you guys come over here, I'll definitely make sure that I do whatever I possibly can to make out the show. Anybody out there in the Funkatopia world, make sure you get out there to the show if you live in France. I know we got a lot of Funkatopians from France, so
Yes.
a lot of them. So
Great.
definitely come out to the shows, guys. And once again, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to chat with us. And hopefully the shows get really massive because you guys deserve it. Because this music is fantastic. It really is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks again, guys.
All right. And thanks again.
Take care.
And take care back home. I love talking to someone back home.
I'll eat some barbecue just for you.
Please. I need it.
I'm sure today's show is going to be even better just because of that.
That's it. Just that just made my day.
Well, make sure you send some clips and photos our way so we can share with the people over here.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do.
All right. See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
All right.
Summer in your eyes. eyes on me. Let your spirit rise to the summer skies. Only I can make you fly. I can hit the spot. Surely you can come inside where the harmony resides. No filter, we're just hitting it off. The way I'm coming across, it's kinda raw when the pressure involved. But I wanna kiss you till the winter dissolves. When I'm into your arms, you don't spark, making planets revolve. Who casts a spell I'm under? I can't help but wonder. There's poetry, emotion when the ocean triggers thunder. I found a shelter